The nation shamed again. Brutal cases of assault continue to surface from across the country. In the state of Tamil Nadu, that was glued to political power tussle, bodies of two little girls found in a dump yard. A toddler was reportedly raped and murdered. The national capital, not far behind, a 26-year-old woman allegedly raped at a plush party hub in South Delhi. In Bengaluru, an air hostess was molested by a biker. The main accused in the Kerala actress assault case is still at large. Politicians continue to bicker, pointing fingers at one another. Just how can we make India safer is the big question. But breaking news coming in. Let's quickly cut across and listen in to Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu.
In the morning itself when I saw the news.
Sir, yesterday night in an event, Tariq Fateh he was forced to leave the event only because of the kind of statements that he's made in the past. In fact, it was an event that took place at the Indira Gandhi Institute, and he has come out and complained that forcefully because of some rules he was thrown out. But inside the event there are talks that because of his very strong liberal ideology against the Muslim community, he was forced and asked to leave the event.
मेरे पास पूरा जानकारी नहीं है. Without knowing details, I don't want to make any comment. Okay, thank you. Otherwise, if you continue from this event, you will go to another event. चला. माइक बंद. नहीं, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा ना जो.
Police in Kerala have arrested 4 accused among 7 who were involved in the molestation of a famous actress in Kerala. Now the victim, her former driver Martin, and 2 other accused, Pradeep and Salim, have already been taken into custody. According to reports, they were planning this attack for several months. Amid mounting pressure from the film fraternity for stern action, the Kerala police have intensified their efforts to hunt the main accused, Pulsar Sunil, alias Sunil Kumar. Now, he had earlier worked as a driver for some very famous Malayalam film actors and actresses, including actor turned politician Mukesh.
Tempo Towers police investigation. National Provincial.
We have been able to detect the case and we have arrested 3 accused. All the parts of this investigation process, like A parade, whatever is needed, we will be doing it professionally as usual. So we have detected the case, the investigation is going on. FIR is registered under the charges of this IT Act and 376.
So on the night of the 17th of February, the actress was travelling in her Audi from Thrissur to Ernakulam. Now her driver, Martin Anthony, who is now in police custody, was at the wheel. When the car reached a town, a tempo hit the car from behind. Police say the accident was staged by the perpetrators. As soon as the driver got out of the car, there was an altercation and 3 men forcibly entered the Audi and started molesting the actress. Now she was on her way for a film shoot. For more than an hour plus, Martin drove around while the men took turns to assault the actor and clicked her pictures. The attackers then stopped the car at the outskirts of another town and dumped the actor at another actor's house, where the police were then called and she registered a statement. And these are images of the film fraternity that's protesting in Kerala. 3 accused have been nabbed, but the main accused, Sunil Kumar, alias Pulsar Sunil, is still absconding. But there is a very worrying aspect to this. This crime was apparently being planned for months. What was the motive? There is a conspiracy angle that's currently under investigation. Let's try and listen into what's happening on ground. I'll get you more on the story. Serious questions are being raised about law and order in Kerala. It is now being said, of course, we're waiting for a formal confirmation from the police that the main accused in this case, who's currently absconding, Sunil Kumar, alias Pulsar Sunil, offered big money to the co-accused, and 3 of the co-accused, including the film star's driver, have now been taken into custody, and during interrogation they've learned to have told the police that they were offered big money. India Today's Revati Rajivan now joins me for more on this story. Revati, what more do we know of the investigations, and tell us more about Sunil Kumar alias Pulsar Sunil? He apparently is a serial offender.
Well, yes, Gaurav, that is what we are learning right now. This incident took place on Friday night, and the first person who was arrested was the driver of the actor. Now, remember, when the incident took place, the driver was taking the actor for her work, and on the way, a group of men actually hit the car from behind with a tempo. So there was perhaps a staged accident that took place, and which the accused, around 7 of them, took her around the city and allegedly raped her, and then left her back at where they had picked her up. And then the first driver took her to the nearest director's house where she narrated audio. So it seemed like primarily like a staged accident and a conspiracy behind the whole incident as such. But remember, the one arrested, the present driver and the former driver, all of them belong to one production house. So that now the shadow of doubts are slowly falling on film fraternity as well, because this driver, who has also been driver of several other actors, has a criminal background and is reportedly a serial offender as well. But in spite of that, the drivers, both the drivers, present and former, continue to be kept in the production house. And even one of the actors even came forward and said that the complaint that was filed earlier, that another abduction case was attempted, was also not looked into seriously. So a shadow of doubt now being casted upon on the film fraternity as well, even as they protest and demand justice, because such serial offenders without any criminal, without checking for their criminal backgrounds, were employed and was allowed to take the actor around in their production vehicle at around 9 p.m., which led to such an incident. So now definitely police are also looking into the production house's role into this. Also, it is alleged that there is a larger criminal conspiracy that is behind this incident.
So explain this criminal conspiracy. What do the police suspect? Because it appears prima facie that the main accused in this case is understood to have offered a lot of money to the co-accused in this case. So did he have that kind of money? Did he give them an advance? Where did he get the money to pay for this horrific crime?
Well, what we know from our sources is that primarily their plan was to abduct the actress, and they had filmed pictures of her in compromising positions and blackmail her for money. But later it was revealed that this was not the case. Now, one of the drivers did say that this is what their original plan was. But now there's a suspicion that there's a larger hand involved. Whether or not they are from the film fraternity or from outside is yet to be ascertained. But because all of them who are accused in the case belongs to the film fraternity itself, belongs to a production house, and are people who are very closely related to those in the industry, and people whom the actor knew in her day-to-day work life. So now, whether it is yet to be certain whether the person, the larger hand behind this is in the industry or outside itself, that is yet to be ascertained.
Revati Rajivan, for the moment, many thanks.